Salutations, class! Oh, wait. Mic gain is way too loud, reset that, and there we go. Professor's feeling a little bit tired today, so this might be a bit more relaxed and laid back of a stream than usual. We are returning to Kirby, as always, and I think this is rapidly becoming my favorite Kirby game. You all have seen the fan art that I showed off yesterday, which is an indicator that sometime soon, possibly, you can gauge it around maybe August or so, I'm liable to start a run through Kirby Robobot, which would be another game that I'd have a lot of inspiration from. But for now, we're mostly focusing on the cleanup of Kirby, trying to make sure we grab every blueprint that we might have missed. So first things first, let's talk to our favorite wise Waddle Dee right here. How do you do, Kirby? There's plenty to discuss today, but you'll have to connect up. No, we're still not doing that. A new cutter evolution is in the first half of searching the Oasis in Original Wasteland. So we will head there immediately. I think tonight it might be good to focus on getting all the available upgrades. I don't know if we'll be able to afford all of them just yet, but making sure that we have all the blueprints should be our first step. And our first student is in attendance. Welcome, James. A very good evening to you. Searching the Oasis. The first half here should have our cutter blueprint. While we're here, we'll see if we can 100% the other Waddle Dees around here. There we go. Or, you know, immediately lose it again. So, fix that. We'll come over here, do a little bit of cutting. Wonder where our other secrets might lie. Ah, there is a lot going on in here. We're not going to be able to find every single Waddle Dee probably this run. Go ahead, let that boost in power, and okay, so maybe from right here. Oh, that retrieves items. That's interesting. This is not a button or anything special. Any plans to start the post-game? You're talking about the specific, run through whatever that little dreamland was, the Forgo Dreams. If you'd like to see that, we can focus on that specifically. Really, we're just vibing until we slowly 100% the game. I've been enjoying my time very much with Kirby, and so I plan on doing as much of the streaming as I can. Also, the fact that it has been, somehow, remarkably, our single most successful stream to date. Even more so than Guilty Gear, which normally pulls in a lot of numbers. Two poison crocums, so that will probably be, that will probably be when we get the water mouthful. Waddle Dee cleanup as was looking specifically for the scrolls. And welcome, Sagittarius. We already got the secrets that were here. I imagine the cutter blueprint we're looking for is not over there. Could it possibly be? No camera pan, so probably not there either. Ah, here we go. As expected, he seems to be immune to small arms fire. I wonder if there's actually a water pipe around here. Probably inside the facility. Maybe something we missed on the first time around. Either that or there's 3 in the level, and the ones that come later are the ones we defeat. Yeah, we got the one by sleeping in the pool here. No sir, it doesn't look like there's anything for water mouthful mode here. So probably later in the level. The first guy here just serves as an obstacle then. Or so I'd hope. Well, best way to find out is to play through the level and count how many we encounter. Yeah, I did miss it the first time. This is in fact the third time we're here in this level. I forgot why we came back the first time. Maybe for a couple of Waddle Dees? I forgot what it was. Or the fact that I was alerted to something being a secret over there immediately. Go ahead and grab ourselves another little gacha here. One time you just ran around Waddle Dee Town for an hour or so. Can confirm it is in later in the stage. The Waddle Dee professor did tell us it was in the first half, so we will be looking around here. Is this pipe so? Oh! Is there a That's a treasure chest, that's not a pot. Well, never mind. We don't have to worry about that blueprint anymore. So now we're just on a quest for the latter Waddle Dees and any opportunity we have, probably to backtrack with water mouthful mode. Such as versus this guy here, I do see there is a ladder inside that tower, so there's probably something for us to do with that. Aha! There's a ladder over here, which might have... a Waddle Dee, and then another lid, which should be a way to get down. More surprised I didn't find it the first time. It is actually very easy to miss things when you're streaming. Also, that indicates we missed a prior Waddle Dee, which is probably in this box, I believe. So I would think... Can we get back up? Yes, we can. Give them the good suck, and... What's in here? Oh! I can gladly take another challenge. Hopefully this doesn't miss anything important. That should have been a jump. We're usually given a retry button, so there we go. Yeah, I'm liable to miss a lot of details the first time around, Sagittarius. Perhaps when we do our Robobot playthrough, I'll be a bit more responsible and try to look more thoroughly. So there's a door up there, but we can just head on to the next area immediately anyway. And line up for that jump. Just barely. So is that the last one, or is this the third one? There we go! We're about to 100% the level then. Corn on a cactus. Curious. Yusuf ended up coming back to that pipe mouth section because he didn't realize it was indeed a secret. And there's water mouth up there, although we're gonna have to walk our way around, I believe. Right, there's the ladder. Because Kirby's ability to fly completely depends on whether or not he's 3D or otherwise. Kind of funny, they give him limited flight in, Kirby 64 as well. Which I never personally owned, but played a few times at friends' houses. I think I'd actually like to give that a formal playthrough sometime. So there's one. And there's the other up there. Somehow we're gonna have to carry this up there. Ah, darn it. Well, probably, yeah. The drill enemy is just gonna be back up here again. Although I think we found the secret the first time around. Up, I hit the wrong button. He should respawn shortly, and there we go. You know what would be funny? In Kirby games, normally, enemies with abilities at least, will respawn so long as they're off-screen. And I think, although I don't trust Nintendo to do something as powerful a gimmick as this, it would actually be kind of hilarious if, for a 3D Kirby game like this, they had enemies respawn when you weren't looking at them, akin to that one stone we found in the museum during Outer Wilds. I think that would actually be very, very funny. Turn the camera around and you completely miss it. Just like how I'm not going to miss Z walking in. Welcome! Good evening to you. And that should be the last of the Waddle Dees we need. Huzzah! Alright, that's everything in this stage 100%ed. Should be a little gacha pond over here. And be on our way back up. We still haven't upgraded drill. In fact, there's quite a few abilities we haven't upgraded whatsoever yet. Which might be something we want to focus on. And I just spilled G Fuel. Let me go ahead and get a paper towel real quick. Stare at Robobot Kirby while I do that. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Thank you, Kirby. And by extension, thank you, James. Very wonderful art contribution. Eventually, I'm going to have a fan art highlight reel and cycle through everyone's works. Of which most of it will end up being Kirby, of course. Chain your bombs together to explode all of them at once. Hold the button down, aim, and throw to place them. The more bombs you connect, the more damage they'll do. Okay. Not quite as good as the remote, but I think there's a way to do it. Also, if you just generally throw a lot of bombs in an area, it probably just makes it stronger. So it's not something you really have to plan around, given that you can throw as many bombs as you want. Alrighty then. Let's see, drill treasure, crystal needle, which we do not have yet. There's still quite a few of them. Welcome, Joshua. I'm having an okay day. Nothing... I mean, generally it's been a good day so far, aside from just the fact that I really couldn't sleep. So if I do sound a little tired right now, that would be why. Ah, so we also have a lot of different challenges back here we can ruffle through. Not that we needed to take the long way back, but I wanted to see which of the challenges we might have missed. And it seems there's quite a few here at the beginning. So, we can go ahead and march back forward, and slowly get as many of those crystals as we've missed. Since I was having so much trouble sleeping, I actually booted up Guilty Gear, and not on the VTuber account. I actually broke my way back into Celestial. I've found that I've gotten so much better lately, and I've actually beaten quite a few level 1000 folks on my way up there. Except the bombs detonate the other bombs, so you end up triggering them before the boss even gets into range. Yeah... I guess it's just for bombing a wide area, maybe? I don't know if it serves an actual purpose. Feels like it would be kind of hard to design that ability. At least to make it useful. The remote control, or the homing bombs is a pretty good idea, but aside from that... Let's see, we can upgrade quite a few of them. Let's actually go with ice. Oh, wait. Go for frosty ice. And then we can get the next level. What's your Elden Ring build idea? And welcome, Usagi. Good evening to you. Aww. It's the little Snowcap, just like Mr. Frosty. Oh, interesting. Creates little objects for us to slide around. Yeah, it feels like Bomb just generally has a bit of trouble finding a proper identity in this game, James. I liked it a lot in Superstar. I thought it was funny that you could just place bombs on people and they detonate. So we'll start off trying to make sure we at least get all the treasure roads and all of these scrolls here. And if we happen to have time afterwards, or if I wake up a little bit. Huh, we should have done this much earlier. It would have told us about all the other little abilities this thing has. Hey, I'm very glad to hear you climbing up the ranks. Hopefully you can find yourself in floor 10 soon. Which I'd consider would be a good metric for you to contest with a lot of our other players. So you said Potemkin was the person you really don't like fighting against so far? There's a weapon in Elden Ring that makes the Newt Newt sound. I find that awfully difficult to believe. But, I mean, I definitely have to believe it if I saw it. We just hold this out there. Brings everything back in on the way. And that should be the end of the level. Since this is a 1-star difficulty, there we go. Another crystal acquired. The last ice ability has a spiky block. Interesting. Does it get new any offensive abilities, or is it just better defensively? Indeed, it seems we skipped over a lot of these. Would have been better to read through a lot of our initial abilities here at the beginning. Oh, it's a horn! Yeah, that would make perfect sense then. Yeah, these are gonna be pretty simple. Oh, all ice abilities have a perfect guard. That's right, wasn't that... I can't remember. Was that also the case in Superstar? That's just the Kirby game I remember most fondly, as it seems to have the most stuff to provide. Yeah, you can just sit there and turtle and then the boss ends up destroying themselves. Easy enough. Haha! I feel like it's very difficult to miss the target time on that one. It's kind of an auto-scroller when you think about it. What I really liked was Mirror. Mirror is always one of the most interesting abilities. Ranger Treasure, a little bit harder. Envoy's horn shoots magic bubbles, interesting. I'm really not sure about heading back to Elden Ring. Maybe in the future, if I end up doing a lot more streaming overall. But that game's gonna take forever to get anywhere. Such is the nature of FromSoft games, although I know my way around Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 quite a bit better. And there will be playthroughs of those games that you can count on eventually. What's everyone's favorite Dark Souls here, actually, while we're on the subject? I'm probably going to play them in order, but I would like to hear an opinion on who wants to see what, if there's any particular priorities you guys might have. They gave Kirby a gun. Funniest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 is unforgettable. Of course, that one was my first. Although I played it by the time 2 was already out. Strangely enough, I think 2 would be my favorite. If it just had a couple of the core mechanics changed. I don't like how they do the limited respawns of enemies and, what's the other one? There's like a few corner mechanics in Dark Souls 2 that stop it from being my favorite. Gorimondo and Silly Dilla have grabs. It's kind of funny. It seems to be a universally recognized mechanic in these games that have like grabs and parries and stuff like that. People recognize the kind of stuff in fighting games where, yeah, you can block projectiles and strikes all you want, but funny enough, unconditionally grab beats any sort of guarding mechanic. Even in the case of Kirby having a spiky, sort of a spiked shield, it still seems possible to grab him. Dark Souls 2 is certainly something. It is very much the polarizing game in the series. Are we just supposed to slide right through them? No? I guess we're supposed to freeze one of the first enemies and then slide the ice blocks down. That would be my guess. Silly Dilla doesn't have much business having more of a capacity to actually kill Kirby than the final boss. I'd say specifically under the condition of the ice ability. An armadillo, being a usually desert-dwelling creature, probably has a good matchup versus ice. Speaking about matchups, like it's a Pokemon game or a fighting game. Although I guess it is still applicable here. Given this is a game with different abilities everyone has, you're supposed to use Ice's dash attack. Ah! That would explain a lot of this my smooth braining there. Ah, okay, so we're just supposed to dig around the corners then, it looks like. No? We don't dig here. Is that just a demonstration, or... Yeah, we can't dig through here. What am I missing? King of Fallen Fire, you have been banished from the channel, given that you have been rude to my collaboration guests during the MechWarrior Online stream. And here, you have attempted to circumvent your suspension. I'm not going to tolerate that. I've had a couple of bad run-ins with viewers lately. And, well, not lately so much as in the past few months, and I've decided I need to handle things a little bit more strictly. My apologies, but I will not handle any mistreatment of my guests. Dark Souls 2 is the first one you beat. What gave you so much trouble with the first one? Although I will admit, Gwen is a very difficult final boss. Kind of funny that they let you parry him. Like, that's just the specific exploit they let you do. We can't dig our way over there, it seems. So what, do we just bump him off, or... Ah, it might have been an aerial attack we were looking for. Hopefully we don't run out of time here. Gaping Dragon and Bed of Chaos. Yeah, but I don't think Gaping Dragon was that hard. Bed of Chaos isn't necessarily hard either, just so much as a pain to deal with, specifically. I don't remember much of Gaping Dragon other than the big reveal. I don't think that was much of a remarkable boss fight, I believe. Parry mechanic is to show how far Gwen has fallen. That does make sense. Kind of funny that they don't let you get away with it in, 3. Ah, that game came out in 2016. Anyone who would have wanted to play Dark Souls 3 would have already played it. So talking about the fact that Gwen does manifest in the final boss should not be a spoiler. Yeah, Bed of Chaos, everyone universally agrees, is poorly designed. Come on. Let's get our little way over here, and we have... a little bit more fire to deal with. Oh, right, we have the air dash. We can go ahead and use that. And I wasn't paying attention to the fact that we should have been lighting the torches this entire time. They tried to do something different but failed spectacularly. Bed of Chaos really feels like a platforming challenge. And I'll be honest, as much as I like the sort of, challenge of the very precise and specific platforming in Dark Souls, basically in the entire series, I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, the game kind of gets by on an identity of being hard, but platforming's already very difficult in 3D. And they didn't get it right until Elden Ring gave you a jump button. The fact that you had to do all these dashes up into a, run really made it difficult to aim. Platforming in 3D is already still very difficult. Still stuck in the Undead Catacombs, also a difficult area. Oh right, this is Chakram, so it should be able to hit both at once. Ah, we tap it twice. The dragon in the Dark Souls 3 temple wasn't that difficult. Not for what I remember. Though it has been a while since I played through Dark Souls 3. Oh, whoops. Make sure to always pay attention to the game more than chat, at least in moments like that. Close, okay. Wait for this one. There we go. Ah, we're not done yet. Hopefully these aren't on a timer. Also, I feel like we're not really given a 100% completion clause for doing all of these within a time limit, right? It looks like all that does gives you a few extra star coins, which I'm a little less concerned with. Mostly, I just want to find every Waddle Dee, as well as all the auxiliary things like the crystals and bosses and such. We have a few upgrades we can make. Yeah, while we're this far ahead, let's go ahead and get a few. Target times are thankfully optional, and that is very good news. Who do we think needs an upgrade for— oh, that's right! This is just gonna be like Terraria, isn't it? Give me the pew pew. I demand the pew pew. Aww. We're playing Outer Wilds early tonight. Never got the upgraded Crash from 3.3, which we will eventually. This is what we are focusing our run on right now. I am curious what the upgraded Sleep is like. This one just gives you a heal, if I remember correctly. Ah, might as well grab a drink again while we're doing this. Looks a little drowsy. Oh, that's right, I think you have the ability to just sleep whenever, right? Aww. Oh, that gives him a buff too! Well, that's cool. Nothing else. We only have one crystal. We should have actually gotten a 3-star upgrade there with what we had. Let's see where the next one is. No on the online. Something about where life began. I actually just missed that one. Let's go ahead and talk again. Moonlight Canyon and Original Wasteland. So we got a lot of them to look for. You said 3-3, so let's go ahead and head over there. You randomly get a free boost after you use Deep Sleep. That's very helpful. Were there any more of the challenges over here? Ah, we did actually focus on them quite a bit once we were in the second level. 3-3, you said, right? think that's the third level. Yeah, that should be it. Just in case. Yeah, House of Horrors. And while we're here, see if we can find the extra Waddle Dees. I wonder what that last condition is. Will I ever play Kingsfield? That is going to be very far down the list if it's ever going to happen. No more secrets here at the beginning, it looks like. We also did not grab an ability on our way out, but we're mostly focusing on Light Bulb while we're in here. I was mashing B, I don't know why he didn't spit it back out. I see the mobile over there. Ah, possibly something we can interact with? I do not collide with that whatsoever. Yeah, a lot of, I like Souls games, but FromSoft in general, I'm not like a big player of their entire catalog. Kingsfield's going to probably be a long time away if/when we get to playing it. I'd like to actually stream more often. I'm still having a bit of trouble getting a good solid schedule down. Mostly, I need better sleep, which I've not been getting much of lately. Good hit. I hope we don't actually have to do anything specifically with all the little cardboard guys popping out. I know you can destroy them. I'm hoping we don't have to. I recall we came back over here the other time, right? Yeah, that would just be for coins. We already got the Waddle Dee here, which presumably would be the first one. There we go. Kingsfield was like a really, really old one, wasn't it? Ah, there might have been a secret down there we missed. Is there any way to head back down? No, we're stuck up here with Kirby's uncomfortably translucent body. I almost walked off there. I forgot this is literally the reason we're using this. Welcome back, Intelligent. Uh-oh. Yeah, been having really poor sleep lately. Don't know if it's seasonal or if it just starts from me having bad sleep on one night. I don't usually have bad issues with sleep during the seasons. But if I do fall behind on my momentum on one day, it's very difficult for me to rebound. You all know the drill. You sleep poorly one night, and you keep sleeping poorly. Lightbulb Kirby Mouth does have a sussy figure. Amogus. Amoguskus. How are we? There we go. Oh, whoops. That one was just a little tall. Run that by me again. Hello? Ah, never mind. It's just a gachapon. I think we grabbed that the first time anyway. There's probably another Waddle Dee in this room somewhere. But where? We might have to search around basically everywhere in here, actually. I don't even know if we technically need Light Bulb. We can still see a very short area around us. Yeah, and there's another block over here, so I think we missed this the first time. Get rid of that for just a moment. Have you missed anything interesting? A couple of Among Us jokes specifically relating to... Ooh. Specifically relating to the figure of, Kirby while he's mouthfuling a light bulb. There's the second one. As expected, there was an extra one somewhere in here. Grab an inhale right here and be on our way. One of the Waddle Dees involves finishing the stage without touching any ghost Gordos. I don't think we've been hit yet. Or if we have, I've completely forgotten. Though we do know now that there are problems, so it should be easier to avoid them. There was a secret behind here, wasn't there? Nope, no there wasn't. That's probably it for this room. Where could that blueprint be? Push comes to shove, we can just go back and talk to the Waddle Dee after we've, unearthed the blueprints one by one. Yeah, that one's a fake because that one's just a picture. Were those bell peppers? Not much to eat there. Hole in one of these rooms is a secret path that leads to a blueprint. Oh, and at this point, since we are working on cleaning up a bunch of little trinkets, I'm not too concerned with a few pointers leading me in the right direction towards the blueprints or secrets or Waddle Dees. That's not really story spoilers. There's the crash there, which would lead me to guess that upgrade blueprint is probably somewhere around here. Or we could just use this here. It's a literal hole in the wall. Simple enough. Like this one right here. This is probably it. Indeed, there we go. Thank you for the pointer, Sagittarius. Very helpful. The one on the left is fake, but it still contains several goodies hidden behind it. We're given the vending machine, so obviously I'm tempted to believe there's something in here. Get a couple of those juice cans back. Oh, right. Then that one's out of there. Don't see any secrets in the corner over here, so presumably... And then 3 on the left. Aha! Wait, without touching any ghost Gordos? Oh, it's clearer. And then that was one that we already had unlocked. So it looks like we still missed one. Also, wasn't there something off on the far right over here? It's not letting me fly in that direction, so presumably no. We're still missing a Waddle Dee then. Wonder where? Aye, there's just one more hidden Waddle Dee, and that'll be it. Is this the first time we've seen a big Kaboo? I know that's a very classic Kirby enemy, but I think that's the first time we've seen the, bigger one, right? I don't remember him from any other games. At the end of the light bulb section, expectedly. I think we're getting low on coins, too. Will we be able to afford any more upgrades? It's on a hidden path in the light bulb section. Ah, 1899. So, we are actually going to run out of star coins for upgrades soon. The drink for tonight is white tea blended with raspberry juice, and it's quite impressive, I must say. Ah, so that is an upgraded one. I assume sleep is the other ability that would not get, 2 upgrades. Just gets the 1. Alright, so we know there's some hidden blueprints towards the end. Ah, there we go. Another treasure. We'll be focusing on all of the treasure roads here. I wonder if we have to go through all of them one by one, or if, we're just looking for specific treasure. Ah, I get it. Do we have to redo this one then? I wonder if that fulfills a special condition, or what, because normally we don't have anything special we're looking for here. Not on the treasure roads, at least. Wasn't there an old Flash game called You Have to Cut the Rope? No, it was, you have to burn the rope, I think. My arch nemesis, the Grinning Colossus. Ah, we missed the last piece we needed. So, try again. And this time we'll take the platform on the left once we get down there. Grab this, and then we go to the one on the left down here. Ah, so that set piece is supposed to demonstrate to us that it smashes the Gordos, specifically. Which should lead you to the conclusion that you smash the Gordos the second time around, with the platform on the left there. One, two, three. Imagine if these were electrical cables. Kirby would be causing quite a bit of havoc. And then that should... Ah, lets us teleport? So it is required. No optional bonuses here, understood. And just 2 seconds over our threshold. Although I'm not entirely too concerned about getting that last little bit of extra coins. Although it will help us purchase these upgrades. Let's see, is there anything else around here? I feel like that's all the treasure roads in this level. This one we didn't explore very much of. And this one will require a lot of upgrades that we don't yet have. You can run through the wind if you have enough time. Noted. I guess I should have tried that. We're not clear to proceed yet. There, now that we've triggered the slow-mo. Indeed, now we proceed. We don't really have to be very tactical about this, do we? Just lob them in every which way and direction. Come on. They do seem to have a lingering explosion on top of that, I notice. 1, 2, 3. Indeed, they do actually explode before you get to do much with them. So yeah, it is kind of hard to set up anything useful off these. Oh, you're kidding me. 44 microseconds. Welcome back, Jeffy. I see you've drawn a new stick figure, it seems. We can try to focus on any of the abilities that haven't been upgraded yet, since that should unlock all these treasure roads we haven't yet opened. And proceed. Yep, less than half a second off, although I'm not concerned with the little bits and pieces of the star coins. We shouldn't have too much of a concern there. I'm sure we'll still be able to get around to upgrading all of them eventually. And now the adjusted plans for the postgame are, if we run out of coins to upgrade our abilities with, then we'll switch over to Forgo Dreams. And that we'll try as hard as we can to specifically 100%. First time around. You can't outgun me. I'm the rootinest tootinest. Oh, that is not something we shoot. There we go. I think it's kind of funny they took this long to specifically give him a gun. Didn't they have a cowboy ability that just ended up having a whip? It's kind of a weird choice, but one I can understand. Although there was that one, Superstar Ultra minigame with the touchscreen that actually had, Cowboy Kirby with a gun. What other abilities do we still need to upgrade the first time? Drill, I believe, is one of them. Funny how we've conquered a lot of the more difficult ones first. Whip ability was in Return to Dreamland. Yeah. Oh, we do not want to step in the frozen water. Please be easier to steer, Kirby. Ah, we have to go through it on one pass. Wait for that, and... a little difficult to steer. Then again, you are playing with the force of nature. Whip is in Return to Dreamland, Triple Deluxe Star Allies, and you think in Robobot. Come on, Kirby, you can do this. I can't wait for the Robobot playthrough. There's so much I want to stream. But it's so hard to keep up with. There, that should hopefully be the last one. Indeed, here we go. Target time 30-second. Well, I suppose that's not too ridiculous. We did miss that second path quite a few times. Now we can go ahead and upgrade any of the... We should only have, I'd feel, about 2 more abilities that haven't been upgraded. Streaming any of the Jurassic games this month? Probably not likely. I have a lot of other games lined up that I'm thinking I want to focus on first. Oh, we don't have any more blueprints, so... Pencil drill goes here. We'll probably be doing a very big focus on Pokemon Black with June coming up. We can finally go for the treasure there in Winterhorns. Needle still hasn't been upgraded. Is that It's a pencil sharp. I thought it was going to be like a pencil, but a drill. But no, it's a pencil sharpener that he has for that. Oh, that's ridiculous. A reference to Kirby 64, it looks like. Yep, it's Kirby 64. That's a throwback for sure. Yeah, Time Crash is gonna need a lot more to evolve. I do believe that is every ability upgraded past its first iteration, so that should unlock most, if not all, of the little challenges we're looking for. That was definitely one of the silliest abilities in 64. I really liked how they did it! You can mix and match and blend them. Funny enough, we do kind of have a throwback to a few of them. After all, in this game, the vending machine Kirby is very similar to the refrigerator Kirby from that game. And we do have a light bulb again. So it creates an extra projectile when he emerges, it looks like. Haha! I have gone past your silly zoning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That hurt. I really should have just walked on there instead of tried to jump. Yeah, Cutter having both the double-sided lightsaber and the fire sword was amazing. I'd have to go back and look again and try to remember what my favorite abilities were. I loved the missiles. I did like the dynamite. I feel like that one was ridiculously powerful. And the little hard hat Kirby got was pretty precious. It's kind of funny, they made a bunch of those abilities wildly differently powerful. Some of them were kind of a waste, and others were ridiculous. Kirby's just greeting us since he doesn't need to change his hat whatsoever. Ooh, that's fancy. They finally made Needle interesting. I really like the mechanics and the fact that you, pick up speed by gathering more things that you attack. And then lob everything off. I can't be mad at them for bringing back Needle in this game if they made it actually kind of fun. I feel like they have a couple of new things on here. Kirby only had like 8 different things sticking off of him in 64, right? There's a lot more going on here. Jumping also gives a speed boost. Noted. There's still so much to discover in this game. I really hope... Oh, okay, one of the new things is literally just an arrow. Not an archery arrow, but a pointer. Seems he's doubled up on the little drills on the side, too. Now, just what are we missing over on the left? Because I think we solved every other one here. Correct. So what are we missing for here? Ah, Time Crash. Which we should be able to afford now, right? Yes, we should be able to barely afford it, it looks like. Yep, and we're out of star coins. You know, we are roughly an hour in reaching that milestone, so I think right now, after we go try that treasure road, I think it would be a great idea to switch over to Forgo Dreams. Chip away at the postgame bit by bit. God, I hope we get a lot of Kirby 3D games in the future. I'd hate for this to be a one-off. Although there's definitely merits to both the 2D and 3D ones. Slow World Scramble. Ah, so we should have used that at the very beginning. The world slowly speeds back up. Yeah, we should have been much faster. Indeed. The world Toki wo tormare. I don't watch JoJo. I don't think we have to charge it up then, we just immediately run through. Like how Needle is essentially a Katamari, exactly. They made it finally interesting. Oh, Oh, killing enemies by running into them keeps it going. They probably had a little direction for that in the bottom right, right? Okay, so we specifically charged through everyone here. Ah, I get it. I like that it applies a filter over the music too. And there we go. We're probably just under that proper threshold. Oh, never mind. We're good enough. I wouldn't call that specifically a JoJo reference. It's not a very JoJo-esque hat. It doesn't have, any specific effects that seem to mark it as a JoJo reference. I'm gonna call BS. There's nothing in there that indicates that Time Crash is a JoJo reference. Unless I have missed something. But no, stopping time is an ability discussed in a lot of media. It is by no means anything JoJo specific. It does have the sepia filter. If it had specifically the inverted colors, I'd believe. But no, I don't think I see any JoJo reference here whatsoever. I meant to jump on the ladder. I didn't mean to talk to Clawrelion. Yeah. Enough of that conversation. People will say anything and everything is a JoJo reference. Very true. Before we step back in there, I'll get a different ability. Let's see. What would we want? Space Ranger, definitely. Since we haven't had enough time to play with this yet. I love it. I love the little helmet, the little antenna on top and everything. So precious. We haven't played Terraria in like 6+ months either. Now that I think about it. I don't know when we're getting back to it. We haven't done a lot of our other staples, such as Noida, either. I mean, we have done Noida, but not enough of it. Alright, but this time, we're gonna see if we can 100% it on the first go. The big crocodiles are immune to our bullets. The Waddle Dee in the abilities shop will tell you some of the quirks of the ability you're using. Noted. Let me guess, we actually needed those ice abilities. Which means, unfortunately, I am gonna have to drop this for now. Pick this back up. And that. Skate our little way back over here to the pillar. Darn, no no Space Ranger indeed. Can he stand on water? Does he have to keep moving? Ah, he does have to keep moving if he wants to keep the ice up. And before we proceed, we'll ask or double check to make sure we did get everything. I think we can just leave the snowmen there. Seems he'll run into them on his own merit. Although this is gonna take forever. You are a toy! You are a sad, strange little man. Okay, ice is useless here. We're just gonna explicitly inhale the stars. Yeah, that's way stronger. Almost. And I guess we're on Meta Knight Sword now. Would that be everything in the area? No, because Elfilin did not tell us anything. So we are still looking around back here. But where? Unless Elfilin did actually say something that I completely missed. Missed one at the beginning. I'm trying to look around every nook and cranny, but I don't see one. Oh, did we explicitly completely ruin it by destroying that barrel? Really? They're gonna do that to us? Ah, fine. Do it again. Oh, but we keep the sword. We're not gonna end up being able to use it much, but... Ah, I didn't even see it actually vanish. Okay. No wanton destruction here. And back to using ice. Aw, I was hoping they'd reach him. We are almost in trouble. We still have a whole nother health bar. Come on, aim for him. Get some more toilet paper as a certain Nintendo Capri... Is that another content creator? Because that's a name I completely don't recognize. There we go. Be free, my ice sculpture. And there's one over here that we can grab while we're still on our way. Ah, he's got the little patchwork over the back as well. That's cute. And now I'm thinking of the idea of Kirby wearing pants. Yeah, that would be a series of content creators I'm unfamiliar with. Huh, oh, he just has damage resistance during that little scene. Right, so the spikes come out if the shield takes damage. 2 swing. Oh wait, no, it's 3 swings when he's on low health. And that should be it for this room, right? There we go. Onward we go. Survey the area. I don't immediately see anything just yet. Actually, sleep well, my boy. Ah, we're just a tad too late. It's It's okay, I wanted Ranger anyway. This is what we originally planned. And yes, it is exactly what we should have gone for. Another fragment. There's another one there. I feel like we're getting most of them so far. Come on. What is the big shot for this one? Oh, that's interesting. Creates a little black hole at the end, does it? Let's see, I think if we're here... No, won't aim specifically about here. Coins and a treasure chest, which probably has a soul in it. 3 of them. Nothing from Elfilin, so we are still looking around here. Ah, there we go. That should hopefully be the last one. 16 out of 40... Oh, 17 out of 48. So it's not going to be the flat same number in every room. And on to the next one we go. Nothing over here at the start. Avoid the rocks. We had Tornado here the first time. I remember it made that whole sequence a bit too easy. Darn. Ah, there's a soul up there. We are still getting ourselves in trouble. But we did bring an extra health bar just in case. I will double check to make sure there's nothing on the left. We just keep dropping that every time we get hit. You barely get enough time to react to the shadow falling. We are getting a little close to being in trouble. I think we can withstand one more hit and still be okay. So it looks like the treasure chests and the mini bosses each have 3. Oh, it follows along the ground. That is not every piece yet. Check the corners over here. I don't know if this next phase counts as the same room or not. So we will look a little bit more back here. Ah, looks like there's a spot up here. Or perhaps that's just the background scenery. Nothing from that. take a good look, and I don't see anything. Hold it, Kirby. Hold it. You'll be fine. And watch us immediately march back through that entire sequence. Alright, so in that case, maybe it is considered part of the next room, right? Unless we can destroy this. No? Already got the one that was hiding there. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that's all we need from here. And that the whole gliding section counts as another spot that has, soul fragments we're looking for. Walk our merry way over here. I missed Sparkly. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, the little things that you trigger when you walk across the ground. Right? See if I can take any closer looks. I see the coins, but that appears to be it. Nothing hidden behind the signs. So it's one of those little, sparkly spots you step into and it reveals something. It's on one. Oh! Right here! Thank you! Thank you, James. And there we go! I love having an extra set of eyes. Although I have been called Four Eyes a number of times due to the glasses. And we should be able. Yeah, we can just skip that entire bridge run right there. Thank you. Now we proceed. So I guess we aren't gonna have to do the mouthful mode there. Indeed, we're straight into the combat. There's a soul. Doesn't look like there's any over here. Nothing in this corner. We can't proceed any further in this direction, so let's be on our way. I want it back, but it's probably going to be too much of a hassle to get. See if we can do it from here. There we go. I will go ahead and pop me some extra life. Thank you very much. No hovering onto the top over here. Oh, we could have used that. We could have used that energy drink. Come on, hit him. I wonder why there's the occasional enemy that has all the shadows over it. Ah, those are the ones that specifically drop the soul fragments. Check over here just in case. Looks like no. And the big one. I'm hoping that's not the end. I will double check over here. Bring it. Oh, right. There's the other switch here from the first time, which should unlock us, yes, the other soul, which probably would have, I imagine if we dallied too long, it would have fallen into the whirlpool. I guess we just have to risk it. Take it slowly. We might have missed one in that case. Now, can we swim back up that tunnel if that's the case? Looks like we can hop our way back up at least over here. And then we can probably do a very long sequence of fighting the current. Indeed, we just jump right when we land back in. Breathe, Kirby. Exercise those lungs, or... would he even technically have lungs? We know Kirby breathes because he, inhales and exhales while he's sleeping. Unless that's learned mimicry and he doesn't actually have to breathe whatsoever. He does have a lot of space battles that he seems to do just fine. But we already know he's a god anyway. Now, what on earth could we possibly have missed? I guess check back at the beginning again. I feel like there would have been something extra in this room. They kind of give us the three-piece a little bit too easily. Ah, it's right there. He certainly survives space and water levels because he doesn't drown either. Does that mean he's faking when he breathes and snores during sleep? Or it's possible, entirely possible, he just doesn't need that much oxygen then. Alright, glad we found that one. I have reached the end of my drink, which hopefully I should be able to refuel once we reach the end here. Well, I'm guessing if we make a mistake at this part, like that, we don't get to come back from it. No. What even was I supposed to hit there? Nope, we can't even run. So we probably have to do this level over again just for this specific sequence, since I would assume that little, bomb block there had a secret in it. Really? How do we get up here? It must have been... Oh, it's probably involving the stairs. Indeed, here I am too heavy to move. And then give them a gust of wind over here. Okay, yeah, I think there are gonna be some soul fragments we miss here then. We're literally gonna have to spend several minutes coming back here. just to recover all of those pieces. Wow, that is an awful lot of damage, but this is the hard mode. Wait, what on earth would have damaged us there? That's just water. Then again, maybe we aren't given that permission with the mouthful mode here. Ah, there is a retry star. In that case... do we revert our health? Or do we keep the... we indeed keep the damage of all of our mistakes. So... how are we destroying that bomb block then? I guess we will need one of these. Indeed, just as I suspected, but luckily we do get the chance to retry. Well, fine. Skip the entire sequence then. Since we have to do it all over now. Again. Now I'm sad. Alright, flawless performances ahead, understood. Luckily we can restore our health bit by bit from some of the set pieces here. Alright, third time's the charm. You all know how it goes around here. Analyze our mistakes in the first one. Don't actually successfully correct them the second time around. And then on the third run, correct our corrections. Okay, we're gonna have to do this another time. I don't like this. I don't like this part. Although, we can technically farm healing items just by replaying it. Which we're gonna need. And we're still set behind a little bit from what we were from the last reset, I believe. Alright, so, first on the left, then we have a little spot on the right we need to pick up. Sit down here, give the inhale. 100% collection isn't necessary to reach the end, true. But I do consider it a metric that I would like to try to 100%. Really, the only thing I'm wanting to, completely, no pun intended, forgo is the, time on the treasure roads. Which means we will have to play that first level again, of course. I'd rather have to only do these levels once since they each take like 30 minutes. Or in this case, even longer, since we have to deal with all this. Uh-oh. No getting past that. Pick this up, and we should be good to go this time. Oh, never mind, we actually did successfully ring that one. We've got lots of health to spare. I feel sorry for... Kirby doesn't deserve this. He deserves a better pilot. Kirby only deserves the best. He's a good boy. Saving the world on multiple occasions. There, that should be the it here. Apparently not. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this section. We'll have to worry about whatever we missed at a later date. I'll keep the hammer, thank you very much. Yeah, we're still gonna do way more damage with this one. There's some damage. Really? Did that one home in? I think he's got different patterns this time. I mean, all the bosses are going to be harder, of course. But I think this time around he has some tricks that he didn't have beforehand. One, two, three. And blow us back. Oh, this is different. Do we just have to navigate our way through, or can we actually break these down? Nope, it's an actual maze. Oh. Wait, how do we avoid this one? Oh, we just have to jump super high. Close. And here come the walls. Luckily, we do seem to have a pretty good path here. And that should actually be it of what we need here. There we go. There are only two notable things you have not done in this game. Beat all the target times for the treasure roads, and beat the target time for tilt and roll Kirby. Yeah, that last one is really, really rough, with that incredibly thin bridge. And on that note, I will go grab myself a refresh. A little bit more tea. And done. In record time. I'm very, very sad about that one missed spot. Oh well, at least we know we can speed run this level the next time. And it does give us some leniency on the next few levels. Welcome, Vitalik. I'm not sure how the pronunciation of that name would be. A salutations from across the Pacific Ocean, I see. Let's see, we got a few... Yeah, I think we're gonna need an extra health bar. Just as an emergency measure, even though that spends most of the star coins we just earned. We'll be able to get a lot of them pretty easily. Look at him in all of his rotund glory. Silence, heathen. I refuse to play your odd wooden games. I'll take the opportunity to make more mistakes. Vodka's actually one of my favorite alcoholic drinks, funny enough. Although I don't have the luxury of drinking it anymore. Most harder alcohol drinks hurt my throat a little bit. And given that I do focus so much on voice acting nowadays, I don't have that luxury. I actually was doing it for the first few months during the streaming, back in like June and July of last year. And that ended up hurting my throat for a few days afterwards. I do, but I'm not able to drink it very much. Vodka hurts my throat, but I love it. I'd say it's even my favorite. My favorite was, vodka mixed with, black cherry soda. That was one of my absolute favorites. Although, I don't think I can get away with it nowadays. Maybe if I find more accessible remedies for a sore throat. And a 1, 2, 3. Now, how did they end up making this one that much harder? Oh, you still went through that one just fine. So it sounds like all the Forgo Dreams levels are exclusively, the same music track. Suppose it might get old, but it does sound like the track goes on for a while before it loops. So we are afforded a little bit of a track to listen to. And slip our way through here. Except for the last one. Interesting. Well, they gotta play it up for that final fight then, I'd say. Only vodka's good too. I just always liked partying and mixing it with other stuff. Honestly, I don't like the taste of alcohol whatsoever. So, one of the reasons I did like vodka is it got straight to the point. You're here to get drunk, that should be the only thing you're focusing on. I'll never understand why there's an entire culture around, like, beer tasting. There's an XKCD comic specifically referring to that. One that I enjoy quite a bit because it makes the joke of, how do we open that? When are we going to stop pretending that anyone enjoys beer and, realize that the entire culture is just around trying to make it taste the least like alcohol? Wait, did that sparkle? Oh, it's only visible when we're up here. Very weird. Case in point number 36, why platforming does not work very well in 3D. We did not fall fast enough to guard that. And that's not every soul in here. So let's keep a lookout. There's probably still one more lying somewhere. We didn't okay, so it's this guy. All the shadows upon his face. Uh-oh. Oh, that's still not all of them. What else would we be missing? Keep a sharp... there it is. Do we get the cone back from over here, or... it stays where it was. So we have to carry it all the way back over here. Waddle our little way up, head past everything, and here we go. Very good music choice, I can at least admit. Now let's see if we can waddle our way back without taking any damage. Luckily, since we already made most of the trip and we have everything else we need mouthful mode, or we should only need to make this one little trip and get rid of that immediately. Oh, we're still not done. Then what else would we possibly need? Right here. Take those star coins, since we will need a lot of them, all to compensate for our future mistakes we have yet to make. Up over here, and up here. Welcome, 3PO! I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are currently going through the hard mode of the game. I am going to need that extra health bar, definitely, since I doubt we're getting to a life up too soon. Oh, we can just guard those. How's your day been, 3PO? He said, sipping from his tea. Okay, fine. Hit me through the iron railing then. Agony. Yeah, from your emote that you started the chat here with. That's what I assumed. Please get the snowman away from me. Yeah. And do it again. You've been trying to record a new YouTube video for 5 hours, and it has corrupted 8 times. Me, I'm doing well aside from the fact that I got maybe about 4 hours of sleep. So I'm definitely not in the best of health today. Luckily, oh, that's what we needed ice for. We'll do fine without it. Yeah, I'm just trying to wait on a good chance to hard reset. Since I slept so poorly last night, I should be able to get to bed early tonight, 3PO. And then all should be merry. I do enjoy waking up earlier. I notice I am remarkably more productive in that case. Doesn't look like there's ghost Gordos around here, at least not yet. Uh-oh. Music here sounds awfully different too. And I don't think this was the same music from earlier. Head pat emote will happen one day. Indeed. Things are picking up quite a bit around here. And a hop, skip, and a jump. Off the wrong spot. I don't know who to commission for emotes. Oh, just a gotcha. Well, never mind then. Guess that was a waste of my time. And health. See, we're gonna have wall pushing out again. Grab that soul fragment. Yeah, I think the sleepiness is catching up with me. Once we complete this level of Forgo Dreams, I think it would be time to depart. Get all of you out of the way. Ah, you'll have a limit to how much you can move. Ah, we don't need those coins. Welcome, Sam! I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I didn't miss the podcast, did I? I think that's, tomorrow, I believe. Unless I'm completely losing my track of my days again. After all, I didn't... Okay, it is tomorrow. I was going to be watching that on my off day. Or, more accurately, I guess it would be listening to it, but... You're hosting it on the stream, I believe. Hop our way across, be careful, and there should be... something else over here, right? No door, but there is another soul fragment. How's your day been otherwise, Sam? Happy to see you. Sam here is another fighting game VTuber with a scientist motif. There's like 5 of us. It's funny, actually. That should be all we're doing from here. Haven't played for a fighting game for a long time. Definitely with the way they're going, I can understand that. If that's the case, what would your, Oh. Well, we're not getting that. Especially considering it didn't accept my inputs when I tried to start moving. And no opportunity to retry either. Disappointing. As far as today, you've just been resting. Got the jab on Sunday. Indeed. That is definitely going to slow down anyone. Guess we're not getting any of these. We can skid right... Yeah, we can skid right across the oil slick, or whatever the heck this is. I guess we're not getting any of the pieces in here. Especially since this area got even harder. Oh, a crystal! I don't think we've been seeing too many of these lying around. Glad to find one out of the way over here. Well done. And step up the ladder. Let's see. Oh, we just have to grab all 5 of these fragments. And... I guess that opened the door down there. Oh, I didn't even see the triple up here. Good thing we made our full lap around. I still need to get my booster. but I hope your recovery has gone relatively smoothly. I think in this case we're going to need a mouthful mode from somewhere around here. Especially while we keep getting blocked off. He couldn't handle the cold, I guess. Ooh, there's a soul back. Ah, and we have a spot right here, it looks like. Oh. And back up. I wonder what mouthful mode we get while we're here. Or maybe we just have to go on these very long backwards paths. What's this button do? Aha! So now we can get this, and that would presumably be the exit. But I think there's still a few more pieces to be found around somewhere. Yeah, there's one. Look for any more of the... Yeah, and then there's the one right there. So we have to come around the opposite side here. Maybe with enough speed, unless we actually needed the bomb ability for this one. Huh. Alright, that would be my guess. Let's wander our little way back here and see if... Okay, so we literally just have to toss all of them while we're over there in that corner. So if we stand on this one... There we go! We're cleaning up the extra mode of this game, which I think we've cleared out... No, we haven't, because we haven't gotten a notification for this level. What else are we missing? Oh, there's a spot right here. There, that should be the last one. So we're doing the post-game hard mode stuff on Kirby, which I'm surprised has actually proved to be a challenge the second time around. We've already gone through a whole nother health bar. And here we are at the boss. Grab me a sword while we have full health. She's been dabbling in the printer ink lately, I see. Got herself some CMYK colors. That's new. Haha, you missed. Easy for the basic run than the real challenges and the post-game content. Indeed. I'm actually impressed. Kirby games are among my, and might even actually be, my favorite of Nintendo's IPs. Other than that, it would probably be Pokemon. Just any of the games that give a lot of variety in how you tackle them would be my favorites. The fact that Kirby gives you so many different abilities to mess with. And Pokemon, you can build different teams. Mario basically serves the same way every time you play it. And funny enough, I've never actually played through the entirety of a Zelda game. I don't know why. Oh, this is new. I actually like Star Fox a lot too, but I've only played 2 of them. Whoops. Hey, that's one of Leongar's attacks. We are definitely in trouble. Keep running. I swear we're dodging those. Ah, it's just not giving us the slowdown. Or maybe it is actually hurting Kirby, but very little. Right, she attacks immediately. Darn, we're not going to be able to afford another HP. Played just about every Star Fox game, even Star Fox Adventures, which I did enjoy a lot, actually. Although I didn't get the chance to complete it properly. Oh ho, we can pick up those little stars. I think Needle's gonna make quick work of this cat. See if we can lob one of these over here. Grab this, and here comes out the clones, I believe. No. Good, we got the big punish there. I remember in Star Fox Adventures, I was held up on that test of strength for such a long time. And then, I was basically running it on one profile alongside my sister. And then once I finally beat that test of strength after figuring out a specific button mashing technique, my sister was upset that I continued playing the game while she wasn't watching, after she basically had already lost interest. And it doesn't sound like it would be a bad formula. Legend of Zelda, but it's Star Fox. Given that the game had such a troubled development and was originally going to be nothing related to Star Fox whatsoever. Which is why it's such a non sequitur among the Star Fox series. Alright, one more punish like that. Oh boy, here comes the hard one. Ah, so we can just jump and be fine. There we go. With just a sliver of health left. Maybe I should tackle Star Fox Adventures again one of these days. Come, Elflin. Off we go. God, I love this game. Hopefully we got... Oh, that's kind of pathetic performance there for that level. Yeah, we didn't focus enough on trying to complete everyone. But we don't need all of them, and I have heard some very good tales. about the boss fights that lay at the end of this entire sequence. We are still under the halfway mark. So I guess... yeah, we're not gonna have... oh, we've got another level here, which presumably would be for the boss fight then. I guess we do end up having more soul fragments in the future levels, right? We only need to collect a majority of them. It's not necessarily all the stages, it is a condensed version of the other levels. Basically, they put all of the regular platforming bits that they could give a harder difficulty to. A lot of the mouthful set pieces are removed in that version. And yeah, it's just basically a second run through the game that's much harder. Go ahead and rest off some of that damage. Haha. Love it. Yeah, it's a hard mode run back through everything. Grind star coins and rare stones via the night cup off screen, probably won't mind. Maybe. I'm not sure how much I enjoy... I don't like playing stream games off stream. At least not the ones that I have progress being streamed for. If it's, for example, a game that I'm trying to get some knowledge about, like Noida, I've done plenty of that off stream. And then I have the knowledge I use from that to get better on stream. Yeah, it's a little difficult trying to figure out that plan. But if it is for star coins, that's probably not going to be a problem. I will take that suggestion into account. So what does this one do? Doesn't tell me anything different about the version of this one. Alright, I guess Space Ranger is just more powerful Ranger then. Oh yeah, that's definitely capable of clearing out a room. Yeah, on the subject of off-stream grinding, I think we'll be able to get enough star coins just by trying to run 100% everything again. Which I think we're mostly saving for the health ups, which we should need only like 5 more for the most part. And otherwise the ability upgrades, which we have... it feels like 2/3 of them, right? Sword is fully upgraded. We have one more here. One more here. I think Time Crash is probably fully upgraded. Ranger's upgraded. We have the Wild Hammer missing. So 1, 2, 3... You still need an upgrade. And so do you. Tornado's fully done, and so is Bomb. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, it seems? Oh, you're right, we can just spam Deep Sleep. I don't think we get any more upgrades for this one, right? Right, we're not even gonna have to worry about, doing the health ups in that case. I wonder if it's determinate. Will it not double up on buffs you already have? Possibly? Hopefully? I think that just doubled up our, speed boost. That's precious. Yeah, I can buy a life up as a safety measure. That way we have yet another health bar to go through. Okay, so it is random. I'll go ahead and grab another one. Sleep in a different direction so we can get a better Kirby angle. Ah, I love him. He was actually the first character I played in Smash Brothers, back in the Melee days. I never had an N64, so I didn't play much of Smash 64. Still trying to figure out new games you can play on stream, especially since you haven't streamed much in the way of single player. I have seen you doing a lot of, Pokemon Unite and such. Is there anything single player that you're actually interested in for the time? The bonus the shop has over Deep Sleep is being able to stack them, so we can get a much longer duration. Indeed. Looks like it's not giving me the extra health bar. I think we can worry about that another time. One more sleep, and... no health bar. You know I have to pick the ray gun. Yeah, and item storage. The fact that we can keep one of those things with us. Well, I think we have reached a lovely stopping point. Nice. 69% done. As promised, I did say that I am feeling a little bit drowsy, so I think I'll take it easy for the rest of the evening. This was promised to be a short stream. I will see you all again on Thursday for more Outer Wilds. And we actually have a pretty dense week otherwise. Presumably I can get a better sleep schedule going, and hopefully have great streams for y'all on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Friday will probably be tackling the Celestial Challenge again on stream, and hopefully be in there immediately. After our last tournament performance on our previous Saturday, I'd like to be able to focus on Guilty Gear quite a bit more. I'd like to focus on being better, especially since I've gotten so good in such a short amount of time. This is basically the first year that I've really been regularly playing fighting games online. Turn that music down, but the main menu's a bop. I gotta listen to it at least. And then Saturday we will be starting our run through Pokemon Black. Sam, do you happen to have a stream tonight? Possibly not now, since I do see you happen to be in our chat. I was gonna see who I could give a delivery to. No stream tonight. Ah, Tommy's streaming. Well, we do have mostly a crowd here on YouTube, so, accordingly... Everyone, go give my friend Tommy the Jet a good visit. He's currently streaming Project Wingman, according to his branding, of course. I'll see you all on Thursday. Class is dismissed, and thank you for your attendance. I don't think we can actually formally raid on YouTube. I know that function has been unlocked for larger channels, but I don't think I actually have a raid button yet. Let me check. I was just gonna post a link directly. I think that's only a function enabled on larger channels. Regardless. Go give him a visit. Give him a science raid for me, thank you. See you all soon. June is probably going to be our biggest month yet. It is our 1-year anniversary, and we have some excellent games lined up to play.
First order of business. Dispatch the missile trucks. Sometimes we're
I haven't turned off the stream yet. Y'all could have heard. Y'all heard Tommy there for a bit. Yeah, mute everything.